The man awoke to his superpowers for the first time, but he accidentally killed his own sister. He even erased his brother's memory by his own hands and sent him to prison. All of this tragedy began when Jack discovered that David was actually his younger brother and that his sister, Jenny, was in love with David. As a priest, Jack couldn't reveal the truth to them, so he hired a private detective to break them apart. But Jack never expected that the detective he hired was a radical racist. One night, while David and Jenny were on a date, the detective gathered a group and surrounded them. Jenny fought with all her strength, but it was useless. The detective knocked her to the ground and told her that her brother Jack had ordered it. They even claimed that David's mother had been burned alive. This pushed David over the edge. He fought back with all his might, but was still defeated. The violence continued until sunrise. When Jenny woke up, she saw David had been killed. She was devastated and whispered her final words before jumping into the sea. When Jack arrived and saw the aftermath, he was inconsolable. He held his sister's body and prayed to God, begging him not to take her life. In the midst of grief and jealousy, a man appeared. Jack remembered the arrow he had been given, and Jenny's skull suddenly cracked open, revealing a CD. The arrow pierced Jack's body. After a surge of electricity, Jack lost consciousness and fully awakened his superpowers. On a cliff, David underwent a change too. His wounds healed automatically. David confronted the detective, asking if Jack had really orchestrated everything, but the detective was terrified and mentally broken. He tried to shoot David, only to be killed instantly by David's powers. David grabbed the gun and pointed it at himself, but it wouldn't fire. The bullet's powder had been soaked. Even stranger, David had jumped off a cliff, only to be carried back by strong winds. He tried to plunge into the sea, but the waves pushed him back to shore. David couldn't die. He began to hate everyone in the world. He unleashed his powers, and the town fell into chaos, overrun by rampaging snails. When Jack woke up in the hospital, he immediately realized that David was behind it all. Jack decided to track David down and end the chaos. During their battle, Jack successfully erased David's memories and sent him to prison. Do you want to have superpowers?